My name is Zach Platty, and I'm a fanatic about wrestling. Ever since I was a little kid, starting at the age of 4, I've loved wrestling, I've lived wrestling, and I watched wrestling. That's all I do. I live, breathe it, wrestling. My favorite wrestler of all time is Jordan Burroughs. Jordan Burroughs was born on July 8th, 1988. He grew up in the town of Sickerville, New Jersey, which is significant because New Jersey is one of the biggest wrestling states in the country. Many great wrestlers come from here, but none other than the GOAT, Jordan Burroughs. In Jordan's youth, he started wrestling at a very young age because he loved the WWE and thought wrestling would be the same as that. Although it's a little bit different, it's still a whole lot of fun. After this, so Jordan fell in love with it, even though it wasn't like WWE. He began to wrestle in high school. Here in high school, he was pretty successful, winning one state championship, and he was lucky enough to gain an offer from Nebraska. Although this did not go as well as he thought he would. In his first year, he only went 16-13 and thought about quitting because of how poorly he did. But after this, he found a mentor in his head coach and was able and convinced to stay. And I think this is a big thing about perseverance. And that's why I love him so much, because he continued to drive and work harder even though he had an unsuccessful freshman year, and I think we can all take a little bit from that. After not giving up and persevering and working even harder, his next 3 years were amazing. He only went 111-6 after starting just at 16-13. These stats were pulled up from nebraskasathletic.com and Jordan Burroughs' own website. He was also a 2-time national champion his junior and senior year. So I think that just can show us that, even if it's not going our way, if we just try a little bit harder and persevere, you can do amazing things. But this does not all mean he's the GOAT. What he did after college is just unbelievable. In his first year out of college, he went onto the world stage of wrestling and won an Olympic title. And then the next few years, won world championship after another. He won gold in the London Games and then 3 more Olympic medals in the Brazil Games and Tokyo. And I just love his story here and how he's an ambassador for wrestling, because it's a little bit of a smaller sport, but he's really driving it to be mainstream by selling sportswear shoes and going on big podcasts such as the Joe Rogan Experience. And finally, I just love Jordan Burroughs. I wear all of his shoes. And yeah, that's Jordan Burroughs.
Yeah!